Playing a relaxed Sunday off, and I'm going to be a Littlebird pilot. Note that I won't be talking a ton this VOD. I kind of just want to kick back and fly and relax. So kick back. Let's go into Fallujah. Let's drop off some squads.
Hi.
I'm back, Zach. Can you say that again?
We need to go. We're going to Shoeshine.
Okie dokie.
Today I will turn to my left to shoot whale.
Please don't.
Yeah, do that in all day.
I cannot.
It's time to light the fire and spin the tires, bitch. The hell?
Okay, bye, Justin.
Yeah, I'm aware, you fucking idiot.
Fucking idiots.
I can't believe you're so toxic, whale.
What? I didn't say nothing. Don't look at me.
That's not me.
I didn't say nothing. Yeah.
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, we get silencer off-screen silencers.
So you guys are going to Fallujah to kill or capture some VIPs, huh? That'll be fun.
Perfectly kill.
I believe it was preferably capture. But hey, that's a good attitude.
Hey. Maybe they prefer capture, but you know, I'm the one on the ground.
Hey Tyler, how you doing?
Hey, if they pull a gun, I'm filming them.
That's fair. That's fair. If things get testy out there, don't hesitate, just kill.
Testy?
Testy, yeah. Like if Lawmanor says something mean, just shoot him in the head. Especially Lawmanor, actually.
Wait a second, what?
Didn't you hear a one life op means that you're allowed a team kill? Trenchgun said it earlier.
Whoa.
It's a roleplay component.
Oh no.
I'm just fucking with you guys. You know what's awesome though? I can actually use the targeting pod on this bird if I just sit in the co-pilot seat instead of the pilot seat. And I don't know how many other pilots are going to figure this out. But if you guys want, I can be a drone operator for you and I can spot from 5 clicks away.
No.
Okay, how about opinions other than Lawmanors? What do you think?
Ooh, I see how it is, whale.
I don't have
I
as
don't know,
much
Lawmanor
blood
hates RHS, so I don't know if I can listen to him whatsoever.
The whale sims for RHS, so I don't know if I can listen to
Are
it.
you going to simp for something? You might as well simp for RHS.
No.
And Hosho Marine Sama.
There's over 300 units right now down.
Yeah.
Wow, metagaming much? Don't look at the map, that's illegal. Yeah, drop your map. It's a roleplay.
I still can't believe someone deleted the sim part. Makes me sad.
I'm glad my stream did not see that.
What?
PP on map. PP on map.
Now, this is a nice view.
No, it's not, because I'm deaf.
Yeah, true.
Hi Def, I'm dead.
I'm going to cook this grenade and it's gonna kill us both, whale.
I don't know if you... I bet you wouldn't. I don't think you have the balls.
You're right, I wouldn't cause my entire team to die. I can't do it.
As you fly.
Some people are already there, interesting.
Throw it at him.
Hey, Cole, you copy?
Someone's talking to us. You want to talk back? Because I really don't want to talk.
Who the hell is that?
Yes.
That's a bunch of people down there, isn't it?
Murder them.
Zach, someone called for you on the shortwave. No, whatever.
Ember, let's move out. We're gonna move.
Oh,
We're gonna move north.
Shortwave. Whatever.
And we're gonna come in from the top of that barricade.
Hey, Cole,
I'm gonna hang out here for a sec.
Ash. I'm gonna be sitting on your short range as well, so don't have to flutter long range with communications between us.
That's a great idea, and I respect you a lot.
Cthulhu, you should just drop that parachute. It's not doing you any good now.
On your searchlight.
What?
Your searchlight, it's nice and bright.
It was pretty bright. Yep. Thank you. You can go now.
No,
Hey Barb,
this is...
just because you came over to say hi, I'm gonna give you a pro gamer tip. How about that?
Alright, I'm listening.
So if you get in the co-pilot seat to these choppers, and you might already know this, you can use the targeting pod just fine.
Oh, yeah,
But also advise putting your voice
The targeting pod is mighty
Yeah.
powerful.
It's not bad, actually. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, it goes to like
Not
5
this
clicks.
application. It's got thermals too, doesn't it?
They're close to it. Does Arma AI do something like that?
I don't know actually. But it has a PIP monitor. Can you look on my monitor if you come behind my seat here? On my side?
Well, maybe if I don't get my health tracker.
Can you see that monitor?
Can we engage?
I can see the monitor, but I don't see anything on it. I see like dots and lines and shit, but no like.
Oh,
actual
well, I see a full screen. I think you'd have to be inside the vehicle to see it. Maybe if you get on the bench, you can see it actually. Makes
Hold
me
on, let me
think.
check my. I guess tip is low, so let me pump that up to 5.
This song is
But
not
still,
nearly
but
chill
if I
enough.
hop on the
Guy,
bench,
just roll to your left.
still no.
Huh, weird. Maybe it's only pilot and co-pilot for frame purposes.
I guess.
Alright.
Yeah, Bunny, I won't crash this time. I promise. Probably.
Alright guys, I wrote down a line.
Anyways, I'm not gonna leave this piece of $3.5 million hardware sitting in the middle of Fallujah. I'm probably gonna go fly around.
Yeah.
Or go back to base so I don't get shot down by Entire.
Yeah.
I don't know. My shortwave only goes 3 clicks, doesn't it? I don't want to be on long range, man.
Let's head out.
You don't have to. You can turn the volume to like 0.
Yeah, but if I go back to base and my squad goes... Why'd I say goy? If my squad's gonna call for me, if my squad's gonna call for me, they won't be able to call for me over shortwave. It doesn't go far enough.
They're under the street light.
Ooh, fast in and out. That sounds good.
They're
So that's what my
loose now.
squad is planning on doing.
I think I can't move the monitor when I'm landing.
Up to you.
That's why.
But it looks like a pretty open area on the map at least.
They're disabling a comms tower to the east. That's their job.
E.
Hey Ranger, I calls it out too. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the follow. I mentioned it earlier, but I'll say it again. This stream is going to be a little more laid back. I'm going to be talking a touch less. Well, probably.
Oh, Pizza the Hut? Are you fucking insane?
I'm a little sleepy, yeah. I'm a sleepy gamer boy. I went to bed at
Yeah, you just decided to.
7 a.m.
Oh, sorry.
Went to bed at 7 a.m. So I'm a little tired. There's a point of no return where if you go to bed late enough, you just can't stay asleep. You can't get a good night's sleep, no matter how hard you try. Hey Zach, I'm gonna do that thing where I get in the sky 5 clicks up on targeting pod for you.
What's up, bitch?
Shot down. Alright, we gotta go around because Arma's a bitch.
Bye Barb.
Have you heard of the Great Mod Enhanced Movement?
I have. It's not on the server though, so.
Are you fucking kidding me? That was quick. Oh, I just dodged a rocket, and I'm going west instead of east, but I'm out of the city. That's good.
I see one contact flying down.
We're gonna hold at the.
I'm surprised I dodged that igloo.
Thing.
That was an enemy anti-air missile that just came in, and I just kind of,
One guy was behind us.
I just kind of sidestepped it.
Guy looked right at me.
Now, if you excuse me, now that I'm away from the area of operation, I'm gonna go 5 kilometers into the air. And that way they can't shoot me.
Yeah, I looked really distance is on, so double tap him.
God, I can't believe they actually took a shot. You know what, I should tell somebody. Hey Zach, I got engaged by an Igla. I'm fine, but you might want to let people know anti-air is active around that LZ.
Yeah, it says there's anti-air too much.
Just remind them gingerly because Barb's gonna get his ass shot down.
Crossed over.
What's in both ears here?
I think they're left behind. No idea.
Maybe someone was on long range just there just now. Weird. Anyways, my IRCM is reloading. If another Igla gets shot at me, I'm just gonna go out of the sky and die. Fun fact, this operation, unlike most TM operations... I should turn my sensors on. Sure. There's only one life, so if I die, I'm dead. And if my bird goes down, it's not coming back. I have to keep this puppy alive for about 2 hours. There we go. Let me change sensor range, actually. There we go, 8 kilometer sensor range. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, I'm gonna use the forbidden technique, auto hover. Let's see if I can get this little camera to work. Do I have to release the controls? I think I have to release the controls. Okay, don't crash, bird. Oh! Okay, that's not how this works. Oh man, can I really not use the camera? Maybe geolock is just stuck on. Let me check the keybinds. Yeah, you know what, now I'm thinking... maybe it's supposed to not let pilots actually use the camera. And if that's the case, that's a shame. Because I want to use the camera. Weapons. It was, I think, plane movements, maybe? No. Helicopter movement? No. It's one of these. It's supposed to let you lock view. Like a turret kind of adjustment thing. And panels, headlights. Look at all these damn keybinds just for one game.
Copy. We don't see any other contacts right now, so... Up top of the tower.
Targeted camera.
He's down.
Left control.
Got it.
Hold second button. And but geolock's stuck. So what's the geolock keybind? Littlebird camera has to be used with 2 people. Well, you'd think so, but I thought I might have been able to find a way to let me use the camera. And if I can find a way, I'm gonna want to use it. Because the camera rules.
That's up. Skytech guy.
There's a keybind in here that makes it stick to terrain. I just... I can't find it for some damn reason. It's vanilla, it's not Ace or anything. It's in here somewhere, I just lost the keybind. I bound it. Oh, left alt. There we go. I think it's not going to change things though. Yep. Ooh. Alright, you know what? Wait a second. So here's how this works. I can use this camera, but I have to release the controls of the bird to rotate it. So this is dumb, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna quickly release the controls. I'm gonna lower the camera 30 degrees down so it's kind of looking at the ground. And then I'm gonna take the controls back. And we're gonna try not to crash. Okay, here we go. So we're going to the interface. I'm going to want to... There we go. Okay, did the camera stay down? It looks like the camera stayed down. Excelente. Alright. So I can't move the camera around. Sky Search Archer says you got a bogey on radar. No, that's just a laser pointer. Fear not. If you saw a little red dot on the sensor, it was just somebody else's laser pointer. But anyways, we got the camera working, kinda. I'm gonna have to fly the helicopter around to actually use it, but... camera. And it works. And it zooms, like I said. The reason I was pursuing this thing so much because it has damn 30 times zoom. Kinda just want to have a co-pilot though. It's a little easier, I'll admit, just to have a co-pilot. So if I'm going to adjust the camera again from this far out. Yeah, so the camera needs to be rotated to the right and it needs to be slightly less depressed. Or I can move closer to the town. Okay, you ready? Okay, auto hover back on. And I think it's just about in position. Look at that! First try. Auto hover will stabilize. I can give it a hand here. But I can kinda use this target camera. Kinda. Oh, it went off to the left again. That's okay. Just tap it gingerly into place. And at the very least we can kind of observe what's going on. I don't know if we can get much use out of this, but... Thermals? Hey! You can barely see it, but there's tiny little thermal contacts out there. Little dots. I think that's one of our squads now. If you look right to the left, just next to the left of the crosshair, there's a guy. There's two of them, and I think they're friendlies pushing up. That would be... That's Ash.
Cole, you okay?
That's Ash. You know what I'm thinking, Andrew? The Alt key that would normally geo-lock the camera, that would make the camera constantly adjust itself to look at a certain geographic location. In vanilla, you turn it on and off with a key. The key I just looked up. But with this particular helicopter, I think it's forced to always be on. Hey, hey! What map? My bot answered. It is Fallujah, an Arma 1 map, so it's not super detailed, but it's the biggest city map we got. Look at those little rangy boys coming in. How far are they, huh? Range 3.4 clicks. They're very in there. But hey, you know what? Back here I'm safe from anti-air, so that's good. I'm also safe from being able to hear the radio comms properly, huh? I'm gonna go on group chat and tell the squad leader that if he wants to talk to me, he might have to use his long range ultimate. You know, I can kind of hear him. I think it's because we have a clear line of sight and it's a moonlit night. Yeah, I can hear him just fine. How you guys doing on the ground? Ash squad is just sitting there. I think my boys... Cole is going in. Cole is my squad. Will's okay. Will's hanging out 3 clicks to the west. Zach, I will ask, do you want to get on an alternate long range so I can talk to you when I'm far? If it's okay with you, I can do that, yeah. Did you say 51? Sure, channel 2. Check 55.
Good check.
Ooh, this is clear and crisp. Okay, you can just use this to call in your private transport.
Right, yeah, no worries, man. We're just trying to find mines right now. I'll have to switch back to command channel, but I'll come on here if I need to get you.
That's fine. You can either do that, or you can set up an alternate long range, which has a different key line. Either or. But I'm here if you need to call. Yeah, they're really dancing around down there. I don't want to move the camera too much because it's so annoying, but you can see them at the top of the screen. That's... Who is that? Are there 2 songs playing at once? Oh, there was a song in-game. There was music as part of the mission, and it was confusing the hell out of me because I have Spotify going. Yeah, it's supposed to be a really tactical mission, you know, they're down there doing their operator thing. You can kind of hear them. I'm leaving the radio on, so it's going to be garbled. But what you see on screen moving around, if you squint, I mean, they're way out there. That's Ash Squad. 3 of them. They're assisting my squad, Cole. And you know what? If you look at the very top right now, very top right, that's Cole Squad. They said earlier they were kind of trudging through a minefield. Seems like they made it through, so that's good. Good for them. I'm going to try and adjust the camera again, so we're going to do this shit, but... I just have to remember, I'm just going up a little bit.
Hey, Cole, that school building has UXLs around it.
Okay, I went up a little bit.
Is he not the one marking those bombs? No, that's me outside right now.
Uh-oh, it seems to have gone down, not up. Ugh. Well, hold on. Let me give it another shot. That's a little better. Let the auto hover sink back in. Usually I turn the auto hover off. I stabilize the chopper myself, and then I turn it back on. The auto hover is a little more cooperative. There we go. It's still not on, but it's getting closer. This is jury rigging this poor helicopter. But you know what? It's not entirely broken. Oh, you know what? You can see the skid on the left here. The skid is what I need to reference off of, because every time I release controls to adjust this camera, the skid starts going up because the chopper's turning, and the geolock makes the camera rotate with it. This should help. Okay, let the auto hover calm down a little bit. Get some forward momentum. Not that much. Alright, there we go. Oh, we're almost on target. Please, please. Okay, let me try it one more time. Oopsie. Oh, now it's way up in the sky. That's kind of pretty. kind of pretty, but we can't see much now, can we? I do like how all this instrumentation functions. Yeah, not how it does it, but that it does it. It's really cool that it all works. I don't think the fuel works, or these fluid levels, but everything else, vertical speed, altitude. Yeah, and it even converts it to feet. You look at the top left on Arma, that's in meters, but 1478, and it's changing. That's pretty cool. Oh man, I think I lucked out that first time I managed to get the camera straightened out. Doesn't seem so easy anymore. Well, now that you say that, Andrew, an option to use the arrow keys to move the camera. What if that was a thing? Alright, I'll tell you that's not a thing. I just try to do it with the arrow keys, and I try to do it with a numpad. But you know, one possibility... I'm going to try a few other keybinds that I know exist. Yeah, like I said, this would be a chill stream. We're just hanging out. Turret movements. So in relation to the skid, I'm going to need to bring this camera down. I want it about half a screen above the skid and hopefully straightened out in relation to the chopper. Alright, let's see if this did it. Ooh, they just said it got engine noises down there. Hey, that's a little better. Not bad. I just need to get it a little bit lower. Or I could get it. See, keep in mind, boys, with all this camera finagling, the alternative is to go and limp my butt all the way back to base on the south side of the map and just sit there. And I might, you know, it's fun to socialize with the boys, talk to the other pilots. I know them pretty well, but I think it's more fun to try and get this camera to work, because if it does, I can watch the action. So we're not gonna give up quite yet. That's not a bad idea either, Andrew. Land and then try and look at the camera. It wouldn't be so hard if this camera wasn't geo-locked, but since it is, it kind of messes it up when the stabilization of the helicopter goes away. So you know what? Maybe you got the right idea. I was only 400 meters up after all. I'm gonna take it down, adjust the camera to be, oh, let's say 30 degrees lowered, direct straight front, and it should work. And I don't have to listen to any busy radio comms, you know, it's been pretty quiet, because I turned the radio down. I like that. If anyone needs me, they can always hail me on that little phone channel that I gave to Zach, which is 55. Ooh, you can kind of hear them screaming about something. Alright. Release controls. There we go. You look at the sensor in the bottom right, you can actually see if I'm facing with the bird here. It seems like I am. I just want to lower it a little bit. And I have to cross my fingers here and hope that it doesn't reset when I leave it, because I feel like it keeps resetting itself on the ground here. Okay, this is about straightened out, and this is about 30 degrees down. Don't reset, baby. Okay, so far so good. Involved is asking, are we using a stick here today, or is it just mouse and keyboard? Well, it's just mouse and keyboard. You notice the little jerky movements? That's the tell. I'm using mouse, keyboard, and, you know, back in the day I had a head tracker, but I don't use it anymore. I don't bother. It's just annoying to set up, I guess. Alright, how we looking? We're looking pretty damn good, aren't we? That camera's functioning perfectly well. Fuck yeah! Alright, put that monitor away, let's get our elevation. We're gonna have to get a little closer and a little higher, but that's the way I like it. And we're just gonna hang out above the AO and spot some targets. You can see down there, all the way into Fallujah, there's some kind of smoke plume. A fire that just went out. Making me think they got rolled up by a vehicle or something. Hey NATO, thank you for the follow. Tovek, good day to you. And the operation is a small, I'd say 25-man VIP capturing operation on the Fallujah map, which is just basically a massive city. Let me get more elevation before I get closer to the city. I don't get shot down by an Igla. If I'm not mistaken, the Igla's minimum lock-on range is, I want to say 300 meters. And the maximum lock-on range is somewhere between a click and 2. So I just need to make sure I'm nice and high up here. I think 700 meters would cut it. Okay, camera, let's see what you got for me today. Looking pretty good. Hell yeah! I just gotta move forward a little bit and I'll be able to see everything my heart desires. You can hear on shortwave, Cole and Ash, the two squads down there, are talking to each other. Look at that, there's two Littlebirds coming in too. They're kind of close. You gotta be careful, those two Littlebirds are... Ember Transport, maybe? They seem a little far. Well, either way, somebody's down there. And they're flying a little low. I hope they don't get shot down. That'd be tragic. Igla Minlock is like 350, I think. Yeah, you know what? I think it's exactly 300, and I'll tell you, I seem certain because I did some testing just the other week for another operation that involved a whole lot of Iglas. I wanted to find out the minimum lock-on range of the RHS Igla. I might want to go look it up if I want to be sure, but I think it's 300. And the max? 2.5k sounds about right now that I think about it.
They're all exiting like Sector B with the north of the red. Yeah, Turkey. Yep.
Okay, they're down there. I'm going to scoot a little further forward. Just a little further forward. And I'll stabilize the craft, and we'll be about 2 clicks from the objective, high in the sky.
I'm in the second tank. Southeast.
This should be good. Does your bird have FLIR? Nope. Well, actually, yes. I don't know if it's specifically FLIR, but there is infrared on this craft. It's just kind of crappy. Alright, there they are.
They'll come in.
What's up?
If possible, in a couple of minutes, could you come to LV Bad Touch that we just marked?
Yep, I'm watching you guys right now. Sure. Do you want it now, or do you want it in a couple of minutes?
I'll let you know, probably in a couple of minutes.
Okay, if anything comes your way, I have a camera set up and I can actually watch you guys from above now.
Roger, Dodger.
CCO7, Andrew says he wasn't there during the stream, but I heard you played chicken with a Littlebird. You heard correctly. I think the clip is buried somewhere in that massive mess of monthly clips I throw up. But yeah, Littlebird and I, well, first and foremost, Littlebird took out my RPG gunner Victor Man. Rocket struck him in the face. It was swinging around. I get out of my truck. The Littlebird charges at me. So I switch it on to full auto, my AK, and I light up that cockpit. And apparently I got him, because he kills me. I mean, he shreds me with that Littlebird, but after he flies over, he crashed behind me. I think I got him. Later that very same operation, and I mean, law of numbers, it's no surprise I shot down more than one helicopter that op, because it was a 6-hour op. I had plenty of time to do it. I shot down a Blackhawk later that op. It was with an RPG, got a shot on, rotor kill, and then it landed. I heard later that command of the enemy team ordered that chopper destroyed because they didn't want to bother recovering it, which is, I don't know, it's just cool to me. What the fuck? Yo, what's up? Is it Texan? Are you good? How's it hanging? I can't hear you. Do not clip my rotors here, please. I got a perfect spot and it took so long to get this set up, Texan. I'll kill you. I'm gonna poke Texan on TeamSpeak. I'm gonna tell him to get on, I don't know, 211.1. Texan. Texie boy. Texan. Where did he go? Behind me. Well, you can see on the radar, he's sneaking up. How you doing, Texan?
Good. What are you doing up here?
I'm using my targeting pod, well, the camera, to watch my squad.
Wait, how the fuck can you use it in the co-pilot seat?
I knew you guys wouldn't figure it out. I had to tell Barb. It's not easy. It's actually kind of a bitch. You have to land, you have to get in the co-pilot seat, you have to adjust the camera ahead of time, and it's really hard to adjust it mid-flight. And then you just fly around and use the camera as a co-pilot.
Yeah, I'm just using it as a fucking underside camera so I know where I'm landing.
Oh, that's a different camera. There's a separate one for the pilot. That's just the landing camera. Yeah. I think.
No, it's weird because like there's supposed to be a landing cam, but there's just no connection for me. So there's it just doesn't work. So that's why I'm using the MFD.
Fair enough. Well, it looks like they completed their objective. They're going to call me in soon. Once they do, I'm going to have to get back on their short wave. But I might go back on this 211.1 if I got to talk to you about anything.
Okay.
Actually, they left. Where'd they go? Oh, there's a chopper landing now on the LZ. They're not marked, but I think it's Ash's transport.
It's Brad's transport on Shoeshine. On Shoe.
Nope, all the way down at the radio tower. I think Ash is getting picked up. Oh shit, I've had my laser on the whole time. Hey Pat, man. And yeah, Texan needs directions to the I-55. You need a ride yet, perchance?
Hey, Will. We've got this area clear. Feel free to come and park yourself down at LZ Bad Touches.
I'm not a big parking guy. Do you mind just telling me when you're ready to leave?
Sure. I'm just saying if you're closer, LZ. There you go.
Sure, just tell me when you want to be picked up.
We're gonna be moving up to Sector B next, so if you want to move further north outside of the AA range to get great constant, that'd be great.
I'm perfectly safe. I can land when you need me to. You wanted me to move to what sector?
Further north outside of the AA range to get a better angle.
Better angle. He means talking about dropping off, right? Yeah, well, I think he wants to reposition me, and I think the reason for that is he got pestered by the commander to tell these birds west of Fallujah to screw off. He wants us to leave so we don't accidentally get shot down by an Igla or something. But I'm fine. I'm doing just hunky-dory watching these boys from, well, range says 2.2 clicks. I'm feeling pretty safe, I'll be honest. I'm not really close to them at all, but yeah, if command insists, I suppose I could move. Just not yet. Anyways, I think they completed their objective, so I'm just waiting for them to call me in for transport. I'll land, and I'll take them where they need to go, which I think is going to be the next objective. That's true, Andrew. Igla ain't gonna an Igla is not gonna hit shit. Unless it's right below me,
Hey,
which
Will?
would be... yep.
Could you pick up command EOD operator and bring him back to command over at LZ Bad Touch, please? Pick him up at LZ Bad Touch and bring him back to
Take them from LZ Bad Touch to where?
back over to command's position. If you
Okie
could,
dokie.
thank you.
Hey Tex, and I gotta go pick up command, supposedly. This camera's so cool. Alright. We're gonna land here in the middle of Fallujah. I probably should have gotten a lot lower above the rooftops here before I started flying in, but whatever. Whatever. I'll try and make it quick, in and out, pick up that EOD boy and be on my way. And since there are other birds around here, I'm gonna turn my collision lights on. I don't care if I take extra fire for it, I just don't want to crash. Yeah, Spotify do be on point sometimes. What is that? Ooh, something exploded. Oh my god, that crane just collapsed on the left there. Shit's exploding. Okay, I'm gonna get command EOD operator out of here. I'm gonna get him out of here. I think that's the guy with the laser. Is he shooting? What is he shooting at?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, let's
Just
get
take
you
me
out
back
of
to
here
command.
then.
Yeah. I'm just taking out the lights.
Why are you
Oh, no.
taking out random lights in Fallujah?
Fuck those lights.
Yeah, fuck them.
Don't fly so close. We don't want a repeat of what happened the last time we played this.
What, you don't like lights?
No,
You
I
think
don't
the
like
lights are gonna
crashing
fight
into
back?
them. Yes, they have a history.
Alright. Fine. I'm gonna leave the west side of the city, I'm gonna sweep south, and I'm gonna bring you back to command, right? Command.
Yes, alright. Reverse transport. Oh, beautiful.
So I figured out a way to get the targeting pods to work on these on these Littlebirds, even though you can only have one person in.
What? How?
If you slot the co-pilot seat, and if you move the targeting pod ahead of time, like 30 degrees down, you can still use it to watch. You just can't move it while you're flying. So you have to move it while you're landing.
That's awesome. Wait, are you in the co-pilot seat right now?
Yes. It doesn't make much of a difference.
No,
I'm just kind of feeling lefty. And you know what? In real life, I'm a lefty anyway, so who cares?
Hey, that's pretty cool, bro. This would be a good bit of weight for a carrier and then up.
Shut up, SkyTech. Shut up about your damn carriers.
Every op of mine that you have ever played has a carrier in it.
It's really annoying, yes. Thank you.
See, but the issue is,
They're
I hide a
broken.
bunch of them.
The carriers are broken. Pretty much every carrier in Arma, you just fall through it because the geometry's beefed up for an object that big. And then you
I
fall
know.
into the water, and it's a whole debacle, and the operation takes an hour to start.
Yeah.
If the mission doesn't crash, and yet you put them in defiance of all things. You put them in your operations anyways.
Exactly. You can't stop me from adding carriers.
You goofball.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I just use vanilla armor carriers because those are decent, at least. Better
They're
than
not
cum.
terrible, but they still mess up.
Oh yeah, something. Outside of that, for most of my other missions, I just hide them. 24 Hour Cinderella has one with a secret ending on it. Ghost has one in the middle of the sea for fun. The one I'm working on right now, I put it on a bit of land
Hey,
that
Xander,
nobody
welcome.
can access. It's a fun time. Thank you for taking me so close.
What am I going to land you on a different airfield?
I don't know. Oh, whoa, fast ropes?
Been really chill this up. I told my team lead to just call me on a special telephone channel on long range.
Nice.
You want to get off here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, get ready.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Fuck off!
What? I'm giving you back your
You're
EOD.
fun
Do you not
killer.
want them?
I swear to God, I'll flash you.
Fine. Nothing cool allowed. No fun squad.
It's okay. One day.
Yeah, one day. Like right now. You think I'm not going to do it? Fuck Kev.
Fucking do it. Fun fact, this has fast ropes.
Oh.
Yeah?
I mean, you want to just... That's a lot easier, actually.
It would be a lot easier for deploying onto that. Get a bit of height. Alright, tell me when to prepare.
Okay. You're going to prepare.
Preparing. Deploying.
Bye-bye.
Fast roping. See ya.
I think I'm over the building. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. I should refuel before I get back in the area. The air, yeah. What's with all these people watching on YouTube anyways, huh? Well, Tibet. My YouTube stream has actually been broken for a few weeks. So now that I'm live streaming on YouTube again, I expect more people to pop by and say hi. That's all. I don't know where fuel is. I don't think that's fuel. I should probably go ask command. And yeah, Andrew, the carriers tend not to work too well. Oh wait, is that the fuel truck right there? Yeah, there's a fuel bladder. Alright, cool. These guys are repairing their chopper right now, actually. I'll join them. Okay, well, hey Roy, Tibet, Astra, welcome everybody to the YouTube live stream. Is it superior to the Twitch one? I can't say. The Twitch one has a little bit higher quality, but the YouTube one always has transcode, so you know, ups and downs. I thought I turned the damn engine off. You know why? It's because I'm the co-pilot. Can the co-pilot even turn the engine off? There we go. I had to get in the pilot seat to turn the engine off. Okay, you guys gassing up?
We already did.
Okay, my turn.
Alright, Michael,
Did I drop it?
No, Asian's dead. No, Asian's dead.
How did Asian die? What happened to Asian?
He died because
Oh, he got shot, I guess. Yes. This is how you refuel the Littlebird. Hey, Skytech. I haven't really been on long range for this op. How are things going?
Oh, long range? I don't have a long range, but every time
Well,
I've
you're
heard
with
long
command
range,
at least.
Yeah, every time I've heard long range, it's been pretty chill. Everything's going pretty well.
I heard Asian died, but that's all I got so far. Everything else seems pretty hunky-dory.
Yeah, everything is going pretty well so far.
Armor transport. Well, if Cole needs me to transport them, they'll say something. I made, like I said, a little telephone line that they can call me on for long range.
Yeah, I saw. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I love the Greyhawk.
it's pretty. So what's the C-130 for? The big bird.
It's technically what we deployed on, but if you really, really felt like it, you could get it and fly it.
I mean, what would that
There's nothing
accomplish?
stopping somebody.
I should probably talk to Keth before I take a C-130 off this runway, Skytech. And that thing doesn't have a targeting pod, I don't think. I could check, I guess.
It doesn't even have any fancy guns either, but it's a C-130.
It has more gas than the Littlebird. I could just stay in the air all day.
You could. What's in here?
Control panel. Oh, just for the doors. Okay.
Yep. There's nothing useful.
Yeah, the co-pilot doesn't have anything fancy. It is a C-130 though, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. You can actually...
Command, this is Clinker. We are pushing into the office building from the west to help complete the objective.
Copy that, Clinker.
There's a thing about this radio mod that TMTM uses, Task Force Arrowhead Radio. All big vehicles start with their own radio, which is fine. But the problem is, every time I get in a new vehicle, I have to turn the damn radio off. It just bugs me. Ooh, can you walk inside?
Yes, you can.
That is pretty cool. I wish.
I wish we could actually go all the way. Awesome.
Well, I could talk to Keth about it, but I'm pretty sure they need me in my bird. So, since I just refueled, I'm gonna go ahead and get back my Littlebird.
Yeah, go do that.
Thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed the music. Unfortunately, on YouTube, you can't exactly check this song, but if you're ever curious, you can always go to the Twitch channel, which is also streaming, twitch.tv/whale_stream. And under the stream, there's music data. Also, do let me know. I think the music might be a touch loud now. If the music is a touch loud, just tell me. For example, if I'm talking a little softer like this, the music might be competing with my voice a little. And if that's the case, let me know. Yeah, I really do like my playlist. This is all me. This is not Spotify doing any artificial intelligence bullshit. This is all human ingenuity playlist. And you got the right idea, Andrew. Just like every other mod for Arma 3, there are ups and there are downs. Cup has more assets, RHS has more quality. Agar has a better radio simulation, TFAR has a simpler radio simulation. Andrew says, you gotta know by now, but your voice just carries. Well, here's the difference, Andrew. I have a very bassy voice, and other people talking on the radio and in the operation around me, technically, they have a very crisp, high-pitched voice by comparison. Sounds like not a big deal, but consider this. Different people have different kinds of headphones. Some headphones pick up bass signals, like the drum and bass you're listening to, very well. And some headphones pick up bright signals, like vocals, very well. My headphones are bright, which means they pick up vocals and high frequencies and make them a touch louder than they normally would be. But there are plenty of people out there with warm headphones, which means the bassier tones are emphasized. And if the bassier tones are emphasized, it will be easier to hear me. If the brighter tones are emphasized, it will be easier to hear others. If you have a speaker system, or a crappy TV, for instance, I checked this earlier today, or a car stereo, they tend to be very warm, and the bright things won't be very emphasized, but my voice might carry. On the other hand, my voice doesn't go too far into the mid-range because of how bassy it is, and also because of my mic. I'm really close to it, which makes it even bassier, and to end this mini rant, a lot of crappy speaker systems don't actually play my voice very well, and the music that you're listening to right now might be a little overwhelming. So I just want to make sure. If it's too loud, I can turn it down. Back on... uh-oh. Back on 55. Sorry about the delay. Is anyone on here? Oopsie. I'm supposed to be in the co-pilot seat. Almost forgot. Yeah, you know, I like the music. Sometimes it's high-paced, sometimes it's a little slower. High-paced. Quick pace. Oh, the camera reset. I gotta fix that too.
Pick up at LZ Bagango.
LZ Bagango, and where are you going?
We're heading nearby Sector C.
Say one more time.
We're heading nearby Sector C. I believe lots and lots of trains.
I read you. Bagango to Sector C. Near train yard. I'll be over at Bagango in about 2 minutes.
Copy that. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's get her going. LZ Bagango, 5 clicks out. 2 minutes is a little conservative. I should have told him maybe 3-4 minutes, but whatever. Yeah, audio engineering is an interesting topic. In my life, I tend to be a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. I like acquiring, I like collecting surface-level knowledge on a whole lot of things, but I never really dive too far in. You know, like I go to university, I just graduated. Previously, I would take a machine learning class. I would learn a little bit about AI, but I wouldn't really go too far into it. Maybe it's because I get intimidated. Maybe it's because I worry it's too much work. I don't know, but long story short, I tend to be a jack-of-all-trades. And thank you, Tovek. Yeah, I graduated
By the
just
way,
a few months ago.
Sectors are clear, so you can move in through the red area.
I read you. Okay, I can speed it up a little bit then. Just a few months ago, I graduated from university in the Midwest with a degree in computer science. I need to find a job now. I need to find a job quick, but I'm working on that. Kind of. A dirty COVID graduate. Yeah, a little bit of that. I didn't even get a ceremony. But, you know, no big deal. I didn't get a high school ceremony either. to be fair, it's not a big deal. I did not go to my high school graduation either for other reasons. I just got the diploma and I got out of there. This bird really wants to lift back up. Here.
I see ya. Come on over here.
Ooh, careful of those mines, damn. Where's over here? There they are.
Hello, Wale.
So I'm taking you to lots and lots of trains?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Man,
Officer, medical in the back.
Lots and lots of-
Sure would be crazy if an RPG flew into our chopper right now.
No, shut up.
Now, wouldn't that be sicko mode? Wouldn't that be totally nutter butters? I'm just Josh. How was your objective, boys? Did you kill some people?
Yes.
Did you get
We also
anyone
lost
killed,
Katie.
or are we as strong as we used to be, or did somebody
No,
die?
no, Katie died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, if you're a rifleman, make sure to grab an AT from the back. If you're a rifleman, yeah, grab the AT.
There's anti-tank in the back of this helicopter, and I didn't
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Huh. I should take some.
there's none left.
Aw.
There's none left. Yeah,
dumped it.
we need it.
Alright, that's
Will.
fine. That's fair. Get out of my chopper.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
yeah. Wow.
I'll be watching from above.
Oh. So where are we looking for? This guy. Wait, like,
Am I clear to take off, or is this guy gonna hog my airspace? I gotta get out of here. Where's my camera? Camera looks like it's still fine. Could you please get out from above me, sir? Is that Ember transport?
so technically,
Thank you, Andrew. Yes, this is an MH6M, I think, Littlebird. I actually turned off the vehicle info tab, otherwise you could just see it top left. But I keep turning off a lot of my user interface. 2 birds! Will y'all let me take off? Motherfucker. I'll take off Copy Ground or whatever. Or, Nap of Earth. Copy Ground is kind of like a really nerdy way to say it.
goodbye, man.
See ya. What?
Never mind, the other helicopter pilot monkey died.
What just happened?
Anti-air, anti-air.
Oh, I should GTFO then. Okay, have fun, boys.
Yeah, bye.
Oh shit, well, that wasn't you going down?
No, I'm good. I've been
Okay,
very
alright,
blessed
yeah.
and lucky.
Go east, and then... get that.
Yeah, we'll do. There's people north of you guys, and they shot at me just now. Interesting. Apparently there's enemies all over here, goddammit. I thought this was, like, not an active sector. I guess I was wrong. Alright, let's get up to a click, and then the igloos will stop shooting at me. Yeah. Supposedly, Andrew, one of the pilots that was just... I was complaining about them bothering me. Like, damn it, let me take off. Well, that pilot just got shot out of the sky and is now dead. I cursed him, and now he's dead because an igloo shot him down. I didn't even hear it. My audio's turned way down because I'm just chilling today. Alright, monitor, what do you see? Ooh, not a bad angle, if I do say so myself. That's them. They have anti-tank too. They're pointing it at something. Yeah, these thermals suck. You can barely see them. Alright, that's them. That's Cole. Those are my boys. They're just vibing. They're just booling out there. I see more friendly infantry in front of them, scooting around, taking out the bad guys. I don't see any enemy contacts, so that's good. I'm using my... I'm literally using my altitude to change the height of the camera. I can't do anything else. Yeah, Karmic Retribution Alpha. Andrew, I just called you Alpha. Sorry. Andrew. I do have a scatterbrain today. Yeah, my day today was a little weird. Last night, I cut my stream off at 11 p.m. I didn't go crazy long. Actually, maybe it was more like 2 a.m. Okay, one of those two. Either or. I still stayed up, talking to people, doing stuff, till 7 in the goddamn morning. And then I went to bed. They said there's one HVT in the sector they're trying to secure. Anyways. So I stayed up till 7 a.m. And if you go to bed after a certain time, there's kind of no... There's no getting a good sleep. It just doesn't happen. And inevitably, it did not happen. I got a pretty crappy sleep. I woke up, I lazed around for the whole day, and I didn't eat a thing. Now I'm just kind of poking at some pasta I cooked. I cooked some sausage and sauce and made some peas with butter, and I'm eating those. It's kind of a simple meal, but I'm just picking at it. I'm not really hungry, even though it's been a whole day. Weird how that works. I lost track of the squad. Look at that. There they are. I think they're inside that building. Well, I still got 5 hours of sleep. It was just crappy, low-quality sleep. You know, it's not just the duration of sleep. What matters just as much is the quality. Whether it's a good night's rest with little interruption, or whether there's daylight and noise and negative thoughts clouding your sleep. Okay, they're the boys. Top left, you can barely see them. They're up against a fence. If you're ever curious why in Arma, if you zoom in really, really far, stuff starts shimmering like this. These objects are shimmering because the engine what was that? It was a flash. What the fuck was that flash? Oh, yeah, either or. The engine starts approximating object positions after a certain distance. Oh, something exploded over there. What's that? Oh my god, is it a tank? There's a tank right there. Okay, they're hitting it. And dismounts. Look at that. I think those are ISIS boys in T-34. Alright, they just shot him dead. Alright, good job. Crisis averted, I guess. Anyways, so because the engine is approximating the positions of objects at such a far distance, you get Z-fighting in their geometry. Which means, to the engine, a lot of these props at this distance are approximately in the same position. Like the fence and another section of the fence, for instance. And because of that, they just, to the engine, they're clipping through each other. It doesn't know which one to show in front, is a better way to put it. Like parts of the ground versus that garbage pile just left of the crosshair. It doesn't know what to put in front, what to render as in front, so they fight over it. It's called Z-fighting. and it causes this shimmering. More fun facts you didn't need to know with whale. Who's that? I saw someone near the fence line moving up. Those are just more friendlies. What are they approaching? What's their objective? Okay, Cole on that dot is about to move in the Hoover area. I don't see any insurgents in there. There's a bunker. That's all I got. Bunch of SUVs empty. The Scuds are right there. Who's that? Next to the tower. Sorry, the camera's a little wonky because I'm using my I'm using the vehicle trim to rotate it. Dead insurgent. Scuds are exploding. I think they're taking care of them. Good. How about those barrack buildings? Can I look in these windows and see if there are any insurgents inside these barracks? That's a friendly. Pulling it out already. Yeah, that slag squad. Is that a... Oh, I got a live insurgent. Okay, I actually spotted something. It's just hard to rotate towards. Hey Zach, I got eyes on enemy contact. I'll mark it for you. It's between you and Slag. Marked 2 times EI on the dot. They're getting taken care of right now, actually. Well, somebody just called on that radio net, and I quote, Zach, get on long range. An entire squad just died. Hopefully, I mean, I'm not gonna say hopefully they're okay. They're probably not okay. And it's a permadeath op. But, you know, hopefully somebody survived. There, I'll say that. Looking at it, it doesn't look like it. God, it's so hard to move this camera. There we go, perfect. Look at all the uncons. Look at the smoke they popped. They're going into that warehouse to clear it out, but those casualties are still completely fucked outside. Some of those guys are limping. They have their little cute IR strobes that I can see all the way from here. 2 clicks out. The friendlies are swarming the Scud compound. I think it's the final objective. Andrew says best experience for Arma is about 60 players, 30 mods, that's weirdly specific, with a good mission maker that knows how to conserve your CPU's lifetime. Oh, they got the HVT. They're loading them up. That guy that got tied up just there. That's the HVT they're looking for. They found him. They took care of the Scuds. It looks like everything's all done here. Well, the simulation cycle in Arma 3, usually handled by the server, the dedicated server, is the primary cause for poor performance. Even for clients, the server frames being low will affect their frames as well. And the simulation thread being heavily overweighed. Ooh, they're gonna get this VIP in the chopper. Cool. The simulation thread being heavily weighed upon will cause client frame drops, even if the server is kind of handling it. So yes, Andrew, you make a good point. The mission maker needs to be very wary of overloading the server's simulation thread. I don't know why you said 30 mods specifically. I think less is more. I think if you want to let people use optional mods, that's probably the best way to go about things. Oh, does he need a ride? Y'all need a ride?
What are we doing?
Y'all need a ride?
Late one on that.
Okie dokie, you know where to call me. They chasing that little bird trying to get a ride and he's just flying away from them. Where's it going? You know, that little bird's really low over the AO, and I know they kill most of the contact, but they don't seem very... They don't have a sense of urgency, you know? I feel like these little birds are... They're gonna get shot down or something. Why did he land on a fence? What the fuck? Hold on. What's this guy doing? Barely. I'll turn you up. What do you need?
We need transport. East.
You know, one of the pilots just landed on a fence. I don't know why.
To break it.
Oh, that's pretty epic. Okay, I'm coming over.
Yeah, just come over to where my place here.
Crook, you almost done?
Yeah.
Okay, we
me
need
get
to
eyes on
then
them.
because we're gonna meet up there. Is he back up?
That's them. Okay, let's go. Alright, well this should wrap up the operation. I had a fun time today just flying around, chilling out. I think that'll wrap up the operation. Let's see. Yeah, they took care of the scuds. I think we're good. 40 to 50 mods. It's not horrible, Tovek, but it's not ideal. When I host a thing for my own boys, there are about 5 mods usually, and most of them are quality of life. Content mods, I only use if I need to. I like the system, and it's a little difficult, so most won't agree with me, but bear with me. The system that the Cadian XX uses, where every single mission, actually Goon Station Arma does this too. Every single mission has its own mod set, and you only load those mods. So the only mods loaded are the mods that you're going to use in that op, and I prefer that. Indeed, we are on Zargabad. And no, I am not in an AC-130, though I did have a pretty cool optic just a moment ago. I had a cool laser view, cool camera. That's probably the least stupid way to put it. I'm her.
Excellent, yeah, landed LZ.
LZ what? I'm here. Well, LZ what? Howdy.
Hello.
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 Is this everybody?
Right.
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Where are we going?
Oh, go.
Back to base.
Upside down? Upside down?
Yes. Upside down. Upside down. Upside down.
I'm going to pull the pin on this flashbang. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Channel switch. Sound muted.
With the success of the operation and extraction of the arms dealer, the Shadow Caliphate's hold on not just the city, but the entire country will crumble. Our clients look upon our actions and smile. Or something like that. I got a little cut off. This was fun. I had fun. Stream's only been going on for an hour 20, and I wish I could go longer, you know, but I had a very long stream last night. So I'll tell you. Well, I'll tell you 2 things. 1, screw you, hero. And in the second part, if you want more wacky, wild whale stream action, just go on YouTube and look at the VOD from yesterday. It's 9 hours. Now if that ain't enough content, I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna wrap things up here. I'm gonna do maybe a little TM debriefing. Maybe I'll just go to bed. I'm pretty tired. But it was a nice, laid back, relaxed Littlebird stream. I had fun. And thank you guys for sticking around for it. A little bit of Undertale to finish off the stream. I'm just letting the music play out. And then I think we're gonna head on over to, well, Satwo is streaming a little bit of Space Station 13. If you guys are interested in that, you might have heard of it. Top down, lots of mechanics, very complicated. You spawn into a space station with a job to do, and you might do it, you might not. Sometimes you have an extra job to do called being a trader, but you can see it if you want. Those on YouTube, obviously, you won't be part of the raid unless you come over to Twitch, but hey, you know, it's just more Twitch to watch. Just more live stream stuff. And it's not me, so if you love me, you might like Satwo, but you probably won't love him as much as you love me. Now that's a parasocial relationship. Tonight was a nice night. Probably gonna eat the rest of this pasta. Sit in bed. Stare at the ceiling. Think about life. Good night, guys. And have fun with Satwell. See ya. Good night.